Big news for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, there will be a new build in a couple of weeks, and this is confirmed by Rhymestyle, and the news comes from Dragon Ball Sparking Zero News. He says Rhymestyle confirms there will be a new build in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero in a couple of weeks. And you can see that Rhymestyle's actually already played the build or knows what's in the build based on this clip he says here at the end of his YouTube video.
A little birdie told me that you might be getting some more gameplay in a couple of weeks. I won't say when though. It's gonna be a surprise. You're gonna see a random upload of Sparking Zero with a different build in a couple of weeks. Just a little hint. That's all I'm gonna say.
Now we know of a few people who've actually played this build with HD gameplay are Nanogenics, Indokuba, Globeku, and obviously, yes, Rhymestyle, who were also invited to the Summer Games Fest playable demo, which was the first time ever, actually, that we saw Dragon Ball Sparking Zero enter the hands of the public and be playable, and that's how we got, all of our first few gameplays in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. It's how we knew how the game would look and how it developed into the where it is today. So, anything that's special with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is naturally going to involve these content creators, and I'm very curious what's in this build. Now, we know in a couple of weeks, it sounds like it could potentially be a downloadable demo. And this is, again, I'm not saying it's confirmed or anything, but potentially, because there's a lot of other people here saying that, we are going to see gameplay in a couple of weeks, we'll all be playing in a couple of weeks, etc., right? Now, I don't think they're talking about the game's release, obviously. I think they are talking about a potential online demo build or some sort of downloadable demo, right? Because this is sudden news to get, and again, all the content creators who originally showed us Dragon Ball Sparking Zero are going to be the ones showing us this new news again in a few weeks. Keep in mind, Rhymestyle already knows something's happening in a few weeks, and even says a video will be uploaded about it, which means he knows what it is, and likely many others do. Now, this new build could just be new characters. Again, it could be a final batch of characters before the game actually releases, but I think it's more likely that we'll probably get a downloadable demo, because again, every Dragon Ball game has had a demo all the way since Raging Blast on the Xbox One. I've said this before, so Sparking Zero is naturally going to get one too. And I think, again, there's no better time to announce it than before the game actually comes out. Give everyone a nice, good feel of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I think another thing that kind of adds to it is Rhymestyle's title of his video, saying he got to play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero early, which is true, but he actually uploaded the video before that, talking about how he played Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, this one here with Super Boo in the thumbnail. But I think he knows, with the second video's announcement especially, that, okay, something else is coming to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. He even says a little over a week, he'll actually be able to, again, show us, tell us, or play this build before we actually get to see the video about it. So we have only but to wait in anticipation for what this could be. Again, it could be a downloadable demo, it could be a set of new characters, it could be a new trailer even, because keep in mind, we still haven't seen the Boo Saga trailer, even though they have shown us Boo Saga characters in all of these builds. But either way, they usually do show a trailer. We had basically seen almost all of the Frieza Saga by the time they finally decided to drop that trailer, and all of the Saiyan Saga as well. So, Boo Saga trailer is still imminent, but I'm still hoping for maybe something actually new, like GT, maybe something else with Super, like a Super, I guess Super Heroes already confirmed as DLC. But Dragon Ball Daima comes out the same, week as Dragon Ball Sparking Zero releasing, right? So I want to know what they're actually going to reveal closer and closer as we get to the game's eventual launch. There's a good chance it could be new actual characters, because when I think about it, we have base Goku Black playable in the game. Keep in mind, they already showed the gameplay of this character with his menus and everything. Rose Goku Black, we recently saw gameplay of him fighting Ultra Instinct Goku. He was also in another TV ad as well. Ultra Instinct Goku is another character, actually, since we're talking about him too. There are many characters who are, mostly done, and we can actually see them be very playable in these videos, these trailers, etc., right? That they just haven't actually put inside the game yet. Again, I'm not asking for recently revealed characters like DBZ Frieza, who has all of the transformations or anything, right? I'm just saying that I've noticed that again, base Goku Black, he was playable in training mode already, so we know he should be possible. I'm gonna say base Goku Black, Rose Goku Black, base Zamasu, and maybe Fused Zamasu will be playable in the next build or in the downloadable demo whenever it arrives, right? But if they do Fuse Zamasu, they'll probably also have to update Vegito to have his blue form as well. So I'm curious. Maybe they'll just do Goku Black since he's more popular, right? You guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below as well. That's just something very interesting that I thought about, since we do actually have actual gameplay of Goku Black being playable. It's kind of weird how he's not in any of the builds yet. I do want to say, just because I mentioned Rhymestyle, Nanogenics, Indokuba, and Globeku, that doesn't mean no one else is going. Obviously, these are just the people who I know were able to upload Summer Games Fest demo gameplay, as well as gameplay on the most recent build in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And keep in mind, all of this gameplay is in HD, so it's not like they just went there and they just played it and recorded it through a camera. They actually do have, they went somewhere else and recorded a full HD version of the game, whether through the game's, whether through the console's, capture system, or they captured it through their own systems, like Elgato and stuff like that. They went there and were able to record record HD gameplay. And Bandai was like, yeah, that's completely fine. Sure, do what you want with that. So I think this is a good indicator of, again, something big is coming up, or something malicious is brewing, as they say, you know. Something is coming with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And Rhyme knows what it is. And he wants to really say what it is, but he can't because, again, there's probably an embargo, just like last time too. So I'm assuming it's going to be something big because, again, it's quite the tease, right? But the only other time we got teased this hard is before they actually showed the public like gameplay that all the YouTubers recorded for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I don't believe Rhyme was part of the first batch of YouTubers who did actually play it, but because he was busy at the time, he couldn't go, unfortunately. But everyone else was there who was involved. And again, Rhyme is like the Dragon Ball content creator, you know? I know he does like different stuff now, but he's still a massive pillar of the Dragon Ball community, for lack of a better word. So when he says there's something coming, yay. There's no one else to believe but him, all right? The most we can do is wait and see what they actually reveal. But again, I actually do want to know what you guys think in the comment section about all this. Do you think it's going to be new characters? Do you think it's going to be a new gameplay demo build? Because if it's a downloadable demo, I want to say, for one, I'm just going to be like no-lifing it straight up. The Dragon Ball Sparking Zero videos pretty much won't end if we actually get a downloadable demo. But I'm curious to know if there's any pattern with other downloadable Dragon Ball demos. Like, how soon were they released before the game itself actually released? Because that's one thing I don't know about the downloadable Dragon Ball demos. Have demos for Dragon Ball games only come out a few weeks before the game? Because I do remember certain ones like Battle of Z coming out way before the actual game did. So I'm not too sure when we should be getting the Sparking Zero one. Again, this different builds could just be new characters. Hell, it could even just be slight model updates. It might not even be new characters. It could just be a graphical update. Maybe they'll just fix stuff like beam clashes in the update, or like balance out certain characters like Kid Buu and Super Vegeta, who are mega OP right now, or just, you know, some sort of shaders or textures, or making characters just look better in the game, or maybe, like, you know, adjusting game speed, balance, key, like, management, all that stuff, you know. So again, I don't know what's going to be different in this build. Only Rhyme really knows. So again, please follow his Twitter account. It's like literally on the screen right now. Please follow his Twitter account, as well as check out many of the all the cool people involved in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero stuff in general, because you want to see it when it comes out, right? And if you're not following them, hey, you can just subscribe to this channel as well. That also works. You can also just subscribe here, and I'll just upload the stuff when it comes out. But yeah, in general, you want to be following everyone involved for this, because they know what's going on. I don't, but I'm really hoping that it's a downloadable demo, because Rhyme said it's very big. And again, we have other comments of people saying in a couple of weeks, you know, it's gonna happen. There's a lot of people who seem like, again, it's not just big YouTubers that get invited. Everyone can be possibly invited, right? It doesn't even matter the channel size. So long as you ask, and so long as Bandai approves, everyone can go. So it seems like there are other people who actually might be playing it for themselves, or they will soon be able to play it, or they know about what's coming. And, you know, again, trying to not break embargo, but just teasing it, right? So I'm very curious what you guys think. Please let me know what you think in the comment section again. But I think this is going to be a solid place to end the video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the video. And if you enjoyed the video, then obviously, again, please leave a like in the video. Don't forget to subscribe, as it greatly supports the channel. And leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next, fellas. I do hope you all enjoyed. I love you all, and I will see you all next time. Take care and peace. Also, don't forget to hit the bell with, like, the subscribe button with the bell. Otherwise, you won't know when new stuff comes out. Not just for my channel, but for all the channels, okay? I feel like I don't need to say that, but I'm going to say it. Okay, that's it. Love you all. Take care and peace.